A former member of a secretive church is opening up this morning about the 13 years he spent there. The Word of Life Christian Church is now at the center of a murder investigation. Two brothers were beaten last month during what police describe as a so-called counseling session. The church is a fundamentalist Christian church not affiliated with any larger group. Many members live and attend classes inside. Don Dahler talked with a man who attended school with the victims. Don, good morning.
Good morning. Word of Life is an evangelical Christian congregation in central New York. It has no affiliation with nor oversight by any larger church organization. Little is known about what life was like behind those walls until now.
I went there from the time I was born until I was around 13.
Nathan Ames and his family attended Word of Life in New Hartford, New York until 2002. He and his three brothers attended school inside the church, which occupies a converted high school building. Last month, police say 6 current church members viciously beat 2 teenage brothers with electrical cables for more than 10 hours inside the sanctuary. 19-year-old Lucas Leonard died. His 17-year-old brother Christopher was seriously injured. The boy's parents and sister were among those charged with assault, along with other church members. Investigators believe the brothers wanted to leave the church. Ames says problems at Word of Life began when the late founder, Pastor Jerry Irwin, and his family began to exert total control over the congregation.
Were they afraid to leave?
Some people were. Yeah, if you're not under God's will, then you're going to go to hell.
He says adults, including the aunt he lived with for a short time, were instructed to discipline their children if they misbehaved or did poorly on tests by whipping them.
Spare the rod?
Spoil the child.
You must have been terrified at that point. You knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, the year and a half that I lived there, I went through complete hell.
How often would it happen?
When I didn't pass a test, or when I didn't get my homework done on time, or...
Weekly?
Oh yeah, daily.
The kind of control that you describe that these people had over the church members, it sounds to me like a cult.
No, it is. It is a cult.
When did you realize that's what it was?
Well, see, I was young, and I thought that was normal. It took me many, many years to get out of that mindset.
Ames says his family was kicked out of the church when he was 13. The Leonard boys, he says, were not so fortunate. As for the victims' parents allegedly taking part in the beatings, Ames says it was all part of the church culture.
So you think the parents were so afraid themselves that they had to do...
They did whatever was told of them.
To their own kids?
These are people who got misled.
And it went too far?
Went too far.
We were unable to reach the church for comment. Nathan Ames has been interviewed by police detectives. A grand jury will decide whether to indict the 6 members later this month on charges including murder and gang assault. Gail.
All right, Don, disturbing and heartbreaking at the same time. Thank you very much.